Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Employee Baltimore Show. I'm your host, Marvin McKinstry Jr. This show is brought to you by the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, Baltimore City's own Mayor's Office of Employment Development, where I have the pleasure of serving in our Employer Services Division. We working with businesses and bringing you opportunity, y'all, and this is just one of the ways that we do it. We are out here in these virtual streets, and we have an amazing show for you today. Before we go into any detail, I got to make sure that I shout out my producer who books the show, who does everything to make it happen. So all I got to do is sit down and talk. That's Miss Katanya Lester, business service representative of the East Side Career Center, our digital business service representative, making sure that we are good out here in these virtual and digital streets. All right, y'all, we got a hot show planned for you today. But before we get into the show, I got to make sure that we shout out our Baltimore Ravens, y'all. They are still doing the thing. That's right. They still doing it, y'all. Another big victory last week. It was ugly, but a win is a win. We beat down the Arizona Cardinals, y'all. And this week we got the Seattle Seahawks coming up. Our man, Lamar Jackson, has an absurd stat. In his career, he's 17-1, 17 victories, one defeat in playing against the NFC, which is the Northern Football Conference. And this week we're gonna keep that streak alive. So make sure that you tune in on Sunday to see this game against the Seahawks, y'all. It is going to definitely be an exciting game. They got a mobile quarterback as well, but he definitely ain't Lamar Jackson. So we're gonna look for our team to do what they do. That's right, purple pride, baby, purple passion. Let's go Ravens. All right, and we're going on now to the Now Hiring Job Board, the most up to the minute information in employment is right here on the Now Hiring Job Board. Unlike some of those other brands that you may go to, there's one of our amazing business service representatives that is connected to every opportunity that you're going to find on this job board. That's right, y'all. When you click on here, it's going to be a real live person who has added this information because it's an active recruitment. And y'all, we don't play about making sure that it's active, update, and up to date and accurate. So if you want to click on there, go to www.moed.baltimorecity.gov/job board. That's www.moed.baltimorecity.gov/job board. And we want you to get there today because, as we always say, if you're looking for an opportunity, then we're looking for you. Let's get there and let's get these opportunities. All right, y'all. Once you get your good new opportunity, I just talked to the amazing Miss Nikki Reed the other day, y'all. We are up and running and making it happen. One of the biggest barriers to employment when a person gets it is their ability to get to and from work. They've been off work for a while and they need some assistance. Well, we have put something in place to assist you. If you have been off work for a while and you don't have a way, you get a job in Baltimore City and you're a Baltimore City resident, we have the Let's Ride to Work program. Your first 40 rides to and from work are free. Y'all heard me right. It's free. It's a partner. Well, let me not say it's free. It's a partnership between Lyft and the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. You don't have to pay for it, right? So to connect with the Let's Ride to Work program, as soon as you get that offer letter, go to bit.ly/be more rides, bit.ly/be more rides. All right, y'all. Free computer training classes. The instructor is Gritty Pandy. All right. Learn the fundamentals of various computer softwares for your career. Listen, y'all, we living in the digital age. We got to be able to keep up and we got to upgrade in some cases to do so. If you're a person out here now and you can't do things like email, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, you will miss a lot of opportunities. So that class is taking place Monday and Tuesday at the Northwest Career Center, 2401 Liberty Heights Avenue. That's on the third floor of Mondawmin Mall. Wednesdays and Thursdays at the East Side One Stop All American Job Center. They changed the name so much I can't keep up. 3001 East Madison Street, y'all. Make sure that you are connecting because bridging the digital divide is so important to us because it means more people get access to opportunities. So if you are behind on those skills, go get them. It's absolutely free of charge. bit.ly/MOED computer class. All right, y'all. One of our stalwart programs, Higher Up. higher up, man. Listen, I love it. The transitional job program designed to see to it that people who need to build up their skills and get something added to their resume so they can be more qualified can get it. It's transitional employment. You come, you partner with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. We've partnered with both public and private sector businesses to be able to offer opportunities. You're going to be on the job for 6 months at $16 an hour. And in a lot of cases, this program has kicked the door open so that you don't have to leave the job at the end of your 6 months. If they have a position, they're filling it. But if not, you now have that experience, and our team comes together to make sure that your transition is smooth and seamless from the higher up position to what we call a full unsubsidized position at no less money than you was making full time. So y'all, you want to get connected to this program. One of my favorite people is in charge of it. Her name is Miss Tiara Mason. Y'all call 396-1910 or go to www.moed.baltimorecity.gov for more information, y'all. Let's make it happen. All right, and just like that, y'all, we are through our announcements. I'm excited today to have this conversation. This brother, we were talking prior to while we were pre-gaming, getting ready to come on, and he was telling me that we have opportunities. These opportunities are re-entry friendly. I'm not going to try to do his job and come on here and talk about it, but today we are doing something different. We got 2 new tabs that I want to make sure that you see. So while we're on here and we're talking to the businesses and you want to send your resume immediately, you want to now send that resume to bit.ly/TEBS customers. That's bit.ly/TEBS, TEBS, the Employee Baltimore Show customers. And if you're a business that happens across this broadcast and you want to know how you can come on and be one of our featured businesses, we need you to go to TEBS employers. That's bit.ly/TEBS employers. Y'all, listen, we are making opportunity, marketing your business. We doing everything that we can to make sure that there's a bridge and a connection between those who have viable businesses that are looking for great personnel and for those people who are looking for that opportunity. So make sure, even while the show is running, y'all gonna see those tabs pop up there. Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. And without further ado, I want to bring to the stage this brother. Like I said, we were game planning and talking backstage, man. And I just love the sense of pride that he takes in what he does and the opportunities that he's able to present to the community as a result of it. If you've been looking for a job specifically in the sphere of transportation and driving, today is the show for you. I need y'all to like, love, and share this broadcast. Tag people in the comments so that we can get them on here, because today we are joined by none other than Blackwater Management's own Mr. Edward West. Edward, welcome to the Employee Baltimore Show, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Super excited to be here with you today. Super excited to be able to have the opportunity to provide jobs for the citizens of Baltimore and Hartford County. And you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that.
Well, Edward, that's important, man, because like I said, while we were pre-gaming backstage, I got a chance to find out a little bit. But let's open up before we even get to the opportunities by telling people a little bit about you and about Blackwater Management.
Sure. So, so I started this logistics company a few years ago, and things maturated where I was able to form a partnership with Amazon Logistics. So their company and my company was able to merge, and we're doing something great in the city of Baltimore. I was able to move out here from Cincinnati because I wanted to be able to provide opportunities for the great citizens of Baltimore and Hartford County. So I'm super excited to be here today with you.
Well, I'm excited about that, man. And I don't know if you like to follow those cats out there, but welcome to Ravens country. One of our chief rivals, Cincinnati. Man, welcome to Baltimore, man. And I love that you have purpose in your heart, not just to come here and to eat, but to make sure that you set the table for many other people. And man, there's so much to say in the transportation and logistics business, because everything is moving that way. They tried to automate a lot of things, but when the supply chain issues was going on in the country, wasn't nobody happy. And wasn't nobody madder than me, because when I give you my money, I want my stuff and I want it timely. So
That's
talk
right.
to us about the
That's
positions
right.
that you have available with Blackwater Management.
For sure, for sure. So, within my organization, within my partnership with Amazon, I'm looking to hire individuals that are excited, that are enthusiastic, that bring a lot of energy to be able to deliver packages to our customers. All of us are Amazon customers one way or another. So everyone wants, their package same day, prime customers. So you are the guys that actually deliver those packages to the customer same day or next day. In this world we live in, we want things like yesterday. And that's the opportunities that I provide within my organization. Manpower. We want to have individuals that are looking to deliver in a Hartford area. We deliver in Townsend and Parkville and some of the upper corridors of Baltimore. So we're super, super excited to be able to get delivery associates coming in the door, and we can definitely dig into all of the details and get really granular.
Well, one of the things that you said too is that you have some opportunities that are re-entry friendly. Can you talk to us about that? If you are second chance out here like I am, and you're looking for an opportunity, we want you tuned in right now. Talk to them about those opportunities for me, Edward.
Yeah, for sure. Within my organization, we're definitely excited to bring individuals that's coming back into Gen Pop, that are hardworking, that are dedicated, and that are looking for a second chance. I believe in second chances. I was born and raised in the city of Philadelphia, in some tough environments, and sometimes life doesn't always we don't always make the right decisions, or we get caught up in situations that we need a second chance. We need to get back into to population and be able to do what we need to do to take care of our families. So Blackwater is all about that. There are opportunities where you do have to do a background check, and it's a case by case basis. I do a background check, and then Amazon themselves, they do a background check. I do have individuals that have all type of things on their record, but I will tell you that we will do everything in our power, along with Amazon, to get strong working, hardworking individuals that want a second chance. We are second chance friendly. I can't tell you for sure exactly who will pass and who won't, but what I can tell you is if you apply, we will do everything in our power to get you through the door and get you working.
So one of the questions I asked you before we came on live was about is there a requirement for any type of special license, special endorsement, commercial driver's license, anything like that?
Sure. So no, all you need to do is have a clean driving record. You just need to be 21 and over. Uh, Even if you had some things on your record previously, if you were able to get those things cleared up as far as speeding or suspended licenses or things of that nature, and you had the documentation to be able to show that, we welcome you aboard with open arms.
That's another measure of that second chance. For some people who assume that they wouldn't be able to get a job because of previous driving issues. That's awesome stuff, man. And you did talk to us about mainly full-time, but there are some part-time opportunities available with you. Talk to us a little bit about that.
For sure. Yeah. So I have a lot of college students. I have a lot of individuals that work in the nursing field that may have a second job. So we do have some flexibility with some part-time individuals, 10 hours a day, 3 days a week. We can be very creative when it comes to scheduling, but our part-time is typically about 30 hours.
Awesome, man. That's good money because I heard what the wage was, and that's the $1 million question. I'm surprised we don't have people in the comments talking about, well, that's all sound good. How much do it pay? Tell the people what you're giving them for their time.
Oh man, for sure. So I pay 19.25 an hour, and I have just amazing gifts and opportunities for my DAs, that my delivery associates that go above and beyond. So individuals that work for my organization, first and foremost, I give a $400 bonus. Within that $400 bonus, you complete 50 routes. If you have a fantastic FICO score, which is an 800 to an 850, and within that FICO score, it's all about analytics. Driving safe, doing what you need to do in order to get the packages delivered in a timely manner, but in a safe manner. And then we measure that with a FICO score. And if you're 800 or above, and you do 50 routes, you only miss fantastic 4 times, then you're eligible for a $400 bonus. In addition to that, for individuals that are extremely fast. They finish their routes early. For an example, if you only work 6 hours for 4 days, that's 24 hours. But if you get a fantastic scorecard, if your FICO scores are 800 or above, then I'm going to pay you for 40 hours. That's some of the things that really differentiate me from other owners. Another
Yeah.
perk that within my organization is I'm really big about giving back to the community, giving back to my workforce. So, for all individuals that work for me, I have biweekly giveaways once you pass your 90-day probationary period. I have quarterly giveaways and then yearly giveaways. So for biweekly giveaways, such as for my top 5 drivers that have the highest FICO scores within the company, they're eligible for hour and a half massages at a spa. Being able to get nice AirPods or $100 gift cards. So it's always something great that I'm doing, giving back to my drivers for saying, hey, I appreciate the hard work that you do, and I really care. So here's something for you. My quarterly giveaways, if you have a FICO score throughout the next 3 months and you have a strong score, then I also give away, big 50-inch screen TVs, brand new iPhones, PlayStation 5s for your children, things of that nature. And then, for the yearly giveaways, my top 5 drivers that have the highest FICO scores within the organization, my number 1 driver will receive a all expense paid trip for 1 week anywhere in the world they want to go. My second driver will receive, 2 or 3 months of their rent paid. And then my driver 3, 4, and 5, we're still getting a little creative with trying to figure out what that looks like for my top 5 drivers for the year. So I say all that to say, there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of gratitude within my organization. I have a family organization where I love to take care of my drivers. I was a driver. I did it for 5 years at a high level, and I want to make sure that I take care of my workforce and they feel appreciated and welcomed. So that's important to me.
Man, listen, we pride ourselves on using the word opportunity around here, and when we look at all of the opportunity that you have here, first of all, again, transportation logistics is a big deal, but you don't need a commercial driver's license. It's background friendly. When you start talking about the fact that you offer full and part time opportunities, and then when you get to these incentives, you already are well within range for somebody who's driving with that 19.25 an hour. But you
Sure.
have taken it and you have incentivized it and you offer some incredible opportunities for people to get rewarded for what they do.
Right.
I recently found out, well, I was actually rewarded or received an award from my director, but I was recently nominated for some awards. And I tell people all the time, man, I don't do my work for recognition, but it feels great to be appreciated.
That's
And
right.
one of the staples of a good work culture is where you have those kinds of incentive laden opportunities for people who do a really good job. Edward, I commend you for that, man. That's
Thank you.
top notch stuff.
Well, that's what it's all about. One thing about my associates, I always tell those guys, the women and men that work for me, this is a family environment. I want people to feel welcome, but more importantly, I want people to know that they have an owner that actually cares. When we work at these jobs, sometimes in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm just ready for the day to be over. But for my workforce, they're telling me they can't wait to come to work. And that's when you have a great environment. You fostered a great culture where people love to work around one another. They love to be helpful as a great teammate, and they know that they have an owner that has their back, and that's important to me.
Is it only one schedule or how does scheduling happen?
Yeah, so with anything with Amazon, it's always one schedule when it comes to delivery. So as a business owner or any business owner, we start pretty early in the morning, and that's just for safety purposes. We don't want individuals delivering packages at 10, 11 o'clock at night on people's property and things of that nature. So we typically start roughly at 11:50 a.m., but that time is changing, and it's 10 hours from that. So we're looking to possibly be starting within the next week or two between the hours of 9:30 and 11 a.m. And I'll have more details about that within the next upcoming week or two. And then I'll be able to share that information on your job board and also on my job postings as well.
All right, well, Katanya, let's get it up there real quick. Let's get it up there real quick. If you're interested in this opportunity, you want to go to bit.ly/TEBS customers. That's bit.ly/tabs customers. Man, listen, all of the great things that you heard from Edward, and I'm definitely gonna give Edward the chance. I give everybody to just pitch to the person that's gonna be his new associate. But y'all, today, what you're hearing is somebody that really gets it. That a happy employee who feels appreciated and properly compensated is gonna come to work every day. They're gonna come on time. They're gonna do what's necessary because they know that they are appreciated, and the reward is the great ability to be able to take care of and provide for our families. So y'all, I need y'all to make sure that y'all are hitting that link. If you're interested, if you know somebody, share it with them. bit.ly uh, bit.ly/, TEBS customers. And make sure when you send your resume that you make a clear indication that it's for the opportunity that we discussed today with Edward West about the Blackwater Management driving positions. Okay, Blackwater Management driving. Don't put Amazon. Put Blackwater Management driving positions. Let me help y'all with this. Everybody know the name Amazon. That's cool. I ain't mad at them. They're a great partner to us. But today, all of this great stuff that's being offered to you as a Baltimore City resident and region as an opportunity is coming from Blackwater Management
That is
under the
correct.
proprietorship of my brother, Mr. Edward West. And
That's
y'all got
right.
to understand that part. And other stuff is cool, but we want to make sure that we
That's right.
know that this great entrepreneur in Baltimore is opening up doors and making ways for people. So just like I promised Edward, you got a minute, however much time you want to pitch to that ideal candidate that's going to come and partner with you, make things for their family a whole lot better, and help you grow Blackwater Management.
For sure. Thank you very much. I want to let everyone know that nothing is more important to me than making sure each and every last one of you can provide for your families. It's important to me that you can have an environment where it's a great environment to work in. It's an environment where you love to come to work every day. And it's an environment where you can be set up for success. Within my organization, you don't have to worry about driving your own vehicle to deliver packages. You don't have to worry about, am I going to be set up for success? You don't have to worry about, are there benefits? There are plenty of benefits: 401k, school reimbursement, dental, medical, the works. You're working in an organization where you have a passionate owner, but more importantly, you have passionate teammates, and that's important. So when you come in with open arms, with a mindset willing to learn, willing to grow, and be the best version of yourself. Because I can assure you, within my organization, we're going to give you all the tools you need to be successful, and more importantly, you're going to have the support that you need in order to be successful and be a long-term great employee. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking to you.
Thank you again, Edward. Y'all, that's Blackwater Management under the proprietorship of Mr. Edward West, looking for drivers. If you're interested in this position, go to bit.ly/, TEBS customers, 1925 an hour to start, and a whole bunch of incentives to show his appreciation for you being a good, standout, strong customer. Edward, thank you for being with us today, man. I
Thank you.
love when I can sit down with people who are passionate about what they do,
For
who are
sure.
purposeful in what they do,
Mm.
especially when it comes down to recognizing that we have the opportunity to change the trajectory of somebody's life by
That's right.
giving them an opportunity. So, not lowballing, setting our wages where it's a family sustainable wage and
That's
being
right.
able to show our appreciation. It has been my pleasure to sit down with you today on the Employee Baltimore show and to talk to you about these opportunities. I hope we get to talk again soon. We know we're in that rush period for you, and
Yep.
I ain't ashamed to say it. May God bless your business for the
Thank you.
great investment that you're making in the lives of so many people.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I can assure you we will talk again. Thank you.
All right. All right. You heard it here first, Baltimore and surrounding area. Listen, you want to get connected to this opportunity. He's delivering primarily in the Northeast region. That's around the Harford County area, Towson and Parkville. Y'all, listen, get connected. This brother is literally providing great opportunities and incentives. You can just sit with him and and feel his passion. And the great thing about it is he's been in the driver's seat. It's nothing like having somebody who manages, supervises you, or you work for. that is sat in your seat, the compassion and understanding that they have for what it is you do on your day to day is unmatched because they've been there and they've done that. All right. I got breaking news. I have breaking news. I just got a text message from California. This is going to be breaking news for Katanya, who is one of my partners in this work. And maybe if Bill Cons is watching too, I just got a text message from California that our Chase project is going to be happening sooner, way sooner than we thought. We were given March as a projected date for recruitment, and Chase is ready to move forward. I wasn't given a date. I'm actually waiting on outreach from a young lady by the name of Fran Lean, and y'all are hearing it here first. So if you on here and you heard about those great work from home opportunities in and around customer service with that amazing organization, JP Morgan Chase, if you heard about that and you missed it the last time, I need y'all to stay tuned because just as early as next week, maybe later today, you'll be hearing or seeing a flyer that's made by my awesome digital partner, Katanya, letting you know that we've established a timeline for this second cohort recruitment, y'all. We just put 40 people into that opportunity. And I literally, while we were on the air, just got a text message all the way from California saying it's about time to get it up and running again. We just graduated the people that went through the cohort one, had an amazing time at the graduation, y'all celebrated, and now it's your opportunity to get connected to that great opportunity. So it did wind up. Normally we have two businesses. We had one great business on here today, and that's Blackwater Management under the ownership of my man, Mr. Edward West, looking for drivers, 19.25 an hour with many incentives. And while we're not talking to another employer today, we do have a major employment announcement hot off the press. You heard it here first. Chase Bank, 22.50 an hour in their mobile customer service positions, remote customer service positions is going to be up and running. News is going to come on the specifics, date, time, locations, y'all. We mastered it last time, so I believe we're going to do even better this time. If you're looking for that opportunity, remember that the Mayor's Office of Employment Development is looking for you. With a focus on economic justice, we have built and we are maintaining a workforce system that really works. Thank you for joining us this week. We'll see you next time.